Yogis, I'm making this video for the countless number of you out there claiming, myself included often, that you don't have time for yoga. Are you one of those people that says out loud, I don't have time for yoga? I'm going to tell you something right now. What it is you are actually saying is, I don't have time for myself. I don't have time for self-care. I don't have time to fill up my love tank. More on the love tank later. Time is an illusion. Time is something, in fact, every single human being has exactly the same amount of that time every week, every day, 24 hours. You choose your sleep, you choose your, I'm going to call them like your non-billable hours that need to be spent to and from workplace, cleaning, chores, whatever it might be. Then you've got your hours that you choose, okay? You've got your working hours as well, but there is pockets around all of that time. There is pockets around all of that time where you make a choice. You consciously make a choice about what you want to do in those hours. Now, all of you for a moment, look back to last Saturday night. What were you doing? 7:30 at night, did you hit the couch and turn on the television? Did you go out and spend time with friends? Did you go out to a restaurant? Did you pop yourself in the bath and get in early, which is certainly what I did? No judgment around here. I just want you to just use that as an example, just to look at how you already are choosing to spend that time. Now I want you to think about where you could possibly find as little as 10 or 15 minutes in as little as 3 times a week in your so-called busy schedules, which we all have, FYI. We all have a busy schedule. We're very good at making ourselves busy. We're very good at getting stressed and anxious, run down and depressed. So where along the lines did we lose the ability to make time for self-care? I shared with you in a recent video that I had a rare 3 hours on last Saturday afternoon of time to myself, and I chose the bed. I had my mind said to me, go and empty your inbox, make a healthy meal, film a new flow. My mind told me all these things, and I was like, I can't be bothered showering and doing my hair and my makeup. And then I sat with the idea and I went, I need to get into bed. I need to actually fill myself up and hibernate for a couple of hours, which I did. When you are telling yourself that you don't have enough time for yoga, you're telling yourself you don't care enough for your health and for your well-being. Okay. Yoga as well isn't just about a physical movement that's going to bend and stretch you into triangles and shapes, okay? Yoga is about living authentically in a yogic space where we are mindful in everything that we're doing. So right now I'm practicing yoga. When I'm spending time with my children, I'm practicing yoga. I'm in a yogic space constantly, as much as I can anyway. And when I'm not, I start to become aware of my thoughts. And I've learned that through yoga, how to become aware of the distracting thoughts. And so I find in my day, perhaps 10 or 15 minutes before bed, roll out a mat, leave it in your bedroom, and sit and maybe just come to all fours and just explore a little bit of movement. Work with the breath, put on an app, come onto Lauren Vercoe Online Studio, and there's short flows all over there. So there's plenty of things that you can do. And you'll start to just make it a habit where you don't negotiate on yourself. It's kind of like saying to a friend, let's say your friend's Jenny, okay? I love using the name Jenny as an example. Hello to all the Jennies out there. I've got a date with Jenny. Jenny and I are going out for dinner on Saturday night. And it gets to Saturday afternoon and you're kind of like, oh, I kind of wish I didn't say yes to Jenny because I just feel like hitting the couch tonight. But there's something inside that says, no, I can't do that to Jenny. I can't let Jenny down because we didn't catch up last week and I really need to catch up. And I always feel good anyway when I see Jenny. So Jenny's like yoga, okay? It's like getting to that point and going, you know what? I can't really be bothered. I'm too tired. I feel yuck. I haven't showered. All these pathetic excuses that we make for ourselves. So don't let down Jenny and don't let down yourself. And trust me, once you start to build a habit of doing something every day, even if it's 1 minute of visualization or meditation or just observing your thoughts or being mindful while you're eating, playing with your children, at the workplace, noticing your breath, dealing with stressful, perhaps confronting situations that rise. Your Jenny, you'll get so used to showing up to your inner Jenny and making time for yourself that you won't start to make excuses anymore, because you'll actually get into a space where you become committed. And all of a sudden, you don't have the excuse of, I don't have time for yoga. It's, I make time for yoga. I make time for myself, because I know when I'm showing up to myself regularly, I'm empowering myself. When I'm doing just a couple of minutes of meditation or yoga each week, I'm starting to feel more at peace with my life. I'm connecting with maybe greater things, like where I want to be, direction with my life. I feel like I'm showing up and I'm being a better person, and I'm waking up and I actually feel a little bit excited about what's ahead in my day. And slowly but surely, yogis, you're going to start to see the difference yoga can make when you're regularly attending to yourself and to the practice. So please, like the rest of us that use time as an excuse, stop using time as an excuse. Reframe, reword, rebrand. I put myself and my innermost needs first, and I make time for yoga and for self-care. You can do this. Feel free to comment. Feel free to share. Feel free to share the love. I want to know how you're going with this. And as always, it's been an honor to share. Thank you for your feedback. It was a number of you have asked me to talk about this, so it's been a pleasure talking about it. Jenny, find your inner Jenny. Make time for yourself every day. Namaste.